Okay, welcome everybody. We're super glad to have you here. I'm so excited just to share what we are doing this evening with this business. We're just so happy that you joined us. I think you're going to be in for a real treat. And we've got several people talking and just sharing our journeys about this amazing product, this amazing business and company and community that we're all involved in. And I'm going to just back up and tell you a little bit about my product story. I actually, backing way back, I grew up super healthy. I was in one of those houses that we had a big organic vegetable garden. We never had junk food in my house. By the way, my name's Jennifer Myers. I think I forgot to say that. And, we just had no junk and we ate super clean all the time, which I really hated as a kid because none of my friends wanted to come to my house and play. But guess what? Nobody in my house got sick. I mean, literally, we just never got sick in my house. And I was a competitive swimmer. And I went to the University of Kansas to swim there. And what happened was my mom did not come with me. So I started eating all of the junk. I just was eating like everybody else was. The healthiest meal I got all day was the cooked to death dorm food, where there was just nothing fresh, and pizza and, beer might have had something to do with it. But what happened was my health went from here to here so quickly. Within a few months, I developed really excruciating shoulder issues. I was getting sick for the first time in my life, and it would last for weeks. And I was exhausted all the time. And so I didn't even make it through my first year of swimming. And, nobody, what a shame. Nobody was talking to us about what we were eating and never really even occurred to me what I was eating. I wasn't thinking about that. So it was years later in my late 20s, because I would try and swim and I'd still have that shoulder issue. And my late 20s, I got really into nutrition and wellness, and I became a vegetarian. I bought a juicer. I was juicing all the time, which I don't know if you've ever done that, but it's very messy. It's very expensive, hard to do. And so Juice Plus came into my life then through this company. And I really just saw it as a way to replace some of my juicing. Okay. I did not expect to notice big results because I was living on fruits and vegetables. And yet what happened after about a month, into my second month, I started noticing that one, I had even better energy than I had before. And my shoulder pain went away. I was master swimming and my shoulder started feeling better. I stopped bruising. I used to bruise all the time. Just all of these things were happening because of this incredible product. And so we're super excited. We're going to talk to you a little bit about that. And then this business, I actually started this right after college. It was before Juice Plus. And it was mostly Sean, to be honest. He was super skeptical and negative at the beginning. He thought it was a scam, but I saw it as a way I could, make an extra $200-300 a month. And what happened very quickly is we both realized, oh my gosh, we have hitched our wagon to something incredible. Great company, incredible leadership. We were really enjoying the community of people around us and starting to have some success. Sean's the one that saw the big picture. I saw the $200-300 a month thing. He saw, wow, what if we treated this like a business? Maybe we wouldn't have to go out and get real jobs. And that's what happened. He dove in, went to the top of the marketing plan in about a year and a half, and really treated it like a business. And for me, honestly, it was about when Juice Plus came out that I really got into it, because the nutrition piece, that all made total sense to me. And I was excited, got really excited for myself to share it. And we've been doing it together ever since. It's been an incredible journey for us. So 32 years later, literally, this is what we have done as our full-time gig, our full-time income. And we have traveled the world. We've got a couple of kids. We got to be the parents we wanted to be and just participate in their schools and their sports and tournaments everywhere. We've traveled the world. But we've lived on a sailboat, Sean and I. And then when our kids were 8 and 10, we bought a 50-foot catamaran and sailed halfway around the world with our kids for 15 months and homeschooled for that year. That kind of freedom and flexibility that we have had with this, not only financially, but time-wise. the fact that we have never had bosses, we got to choose, we got to say when and with who and how long and where and all of those things. So it's pretty incredible to be able to be the director, I guess, of your own life. So what I would like to do is just share with you a few things about our company, and we will hear from some other gals as well. So first of all, our company is 50 years old now. If you can, it's hard to believe. And I love the fact that we are not part of an experiment. This is not an experiment. We know what we're doing. And we show that in spades in every which direction with our company. But Juice Plus as a product, we are the most researched brand name nutritional product of its kind in the world. And you can actually ask Siri, what is the most researched nutritional product in the world? And she will tell you. It is Juice Plus. We are a global company. Again, this is not an experiment. We're operating now in about 24 countries worldwide. We just opened Mexico and also Portugal, it's so fun. I mean, I never could have guessed that I'd be an international businesswoman, right? But what happens is your network, even if you don't know people, your network can take you there, which is really exciting. And I love that our company has such strong core values. We are authentic. We do what we say, we say what we do. We create community that's incredible. This is an amazing community. And I think one of the most exciting pieces about this business is our community and the friendships that we make all over the country, all over the world. We value simplicity. Fruits and vegetables is simple. We have a simple story. This does not take rocket science to realize that, fruits and vegetables are good for you. And if we can get more into our body, it's going to help. We're approachable. We're relentless about quality, as you'll hear, 41 peer-reviewed medical studies to date at the finest universities around the world. I mean, it's just incredible. And it feels so good, to know that kind of quality is what we have with our product and with our business. We focus on the long term. Okay, I already mentioned Sean and I have been doing this for 32 years. We're excited for our daughter to be able to do this when she gets burned out from corporate, which will probably come. We are inclusive. So I just love our core values. And you can have your own, oops, I don't know where that came from. You know what, I'm gonna pull this over. I'm gonna hand it over right now, actually, to Katie McCulley. And I'm super excited to introduce you to Katie. We've been working together for many years. She is just a doll and a great mama. And she is gonna share a little bit about our product and what this has meant to her and her family.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jennifer. And I had actually never heard about Juice Plus until about 10 years ago. A dear friend of mine shared it with me. And at the time, I was wanting to get healthier because we were wanting to start a family. So I knew I could probably eat more fruits and vegetables. But I'll be honest, I thought I was doing pretty well. I thought I was healthy. But what my healthy or normal was 25 years worth of debilitating migraines once a month, headaches 4 days a week. I thought this just was my life. My entire family had migraines. I thought I was going to be a victim of my genes and would have to medicate the rest of my life. My husband, his normal or healthy, he was very fit, wildland firefighter, very fit, looked healthy on the outside, but he would get sick with every little virus that would come around, get sicker than a dog for 2 weeks at a time. And then every year after fire season, he'd be sick the entire month of November. We could plan our holiday schedule around it. And this was just life. He had grown up like this. We thought this was normal and healthy. But like I said, we knew we could probably eat more fruits and vegetables. And so when my friend shared that this really is just whole food nutrition, and I read the nutrition label and saw that things like kale, beets, broccoli, ingredients I could actually understand, I got excited. But I was still a little skeptical because of my medical background with my family. And so it wasn't until I really dove into the research, the clinical research, and saw research done at institutions like MD Anderson Cancer Center and Vanderbilt and Wake Forest that I knew I could take a confident leap of faith. So we decided to try it. And within that first month, I clearly remember craving a salad with broccoli on it, which was frightening at the time, but now I love it. And then within 8 weeks, my true transformation came when my migraines decreased the headaches, and now I'm virtually migraine free. And I'm not saying that this will happen for everyone with migraines, but for me, my body, I just needed a little nutritional tweak for my body to operate how it was meant to be. And my husband, he started recovering better from his workouts. And within 6 months, he was getting sick 50% less. But within a year of healing and that prevention happening, he now rarely, if ever, gets sick. And we still do get sick occasionally. But when we do get sick, we double up on our Juice Plus, we drink more water, go to bed, and we get through it a whole lot faster and a whole lot less severe than we used to. And so, especially as a mom now, it just gives me such peace of mind that no matter what life throws at us that day, we are flooding our body. We're walking out the door with all of this nutrition in our body. So I have such peace of mind. I'm so thankful. So I do want to share with you a little bit about Juice Plus tonight. So I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Okay, so this is honestly one of the things that I was most attracted to about Juice Plus is the unique nutritional philosophy. It really is just one simple change. Because when I was looking to make these health changes, I would get so overwhelmed by people saying, you should try keto, you should try paleo. And all of those are wonderful. But for me, it would just shut me down because it was too overwhelming. So I love that there's no rigid diets, there's no demanding exercise. This is just all about one simple change, making sustainable changes in your diet and your lifestyle so that you're building up healthy results long term. And if you look at this, I mean, this is one thing when I looked at that nutrition label and I saw things like beets and cabbage and kale. I'll be honest, I think kale tastes like dirt. So I love that I get to eat kale this way. My husband can't stand it when I eat beets. So, there's things in here that one person might love and the other person in the family might not. But this is a way that you can flood your body with all of this beautiful nutrition and have that peace of mind knowing that your family's getting all these fruits and vegetables and these beautiful omega oils. And of course, I'm a mom of two. I have two little ones. And so when I saw that our company makes it a priority to help the family as a whole get healthier, I got really excited. And I love our Healthy Starts for Families program. For one adult who buys Juice Plus, they can sponsor a child in their life between the age of 4, 18, or undergraduate college student to get their fruit and veggie blends, capsules or gummies for free up to 4 years. So it's an incredible deal for the entire family. And you see here some of the statistics that they're finding, but look at those. What would you like to see for your family? What would you like to see improve for your family's health? And you can do that starting with the Healthy Starts for Families program. And then I wouldn't be honest if I didn't share about the Juice Plus Complete in the Tower Garden, because this is how I fuel myself every day and get the energy I need. I love our complete shakes and the Tower Garden. And this is someone, I have the world's worst black thumb. I kill everything, and yet I can still grow fresh produce on the Tower Garden. So I love that. I love how sustainable it is and so easy. My whole family does it and the kids love it. But I especially love that you can use it to pick your fresh produce. And for my daughter and I, it's become a tradition that we make a huge shake every morning with the complete. I throw in huge handfuls of spinach, banana, frozen cherries, almond milk, and then the chocolate complete. And she's honestly a picky little 2-year-old. She's very opinionated and likes to be independent. And so she really doesn't want to eat much for breakfast, except she demands her chocolate shakes. So that, as a mom, just gives me peace of mind knowing that she's getting all this plant-based protein. It's vegan, low glycemic, non-GMO, non-dairy, all of that into her body, her little body every day. So she has what she needs to grow healthy and strong. And it just comes back to that Juice Plus products, they are one of a kind. I especially love that this is a very focused product line meeting essential nutritional needs. We're very focused and we're the best of the best with our products. And it's the best of whole food nutrition, that plant-based nutrition. And it's as close to nature as possible. Obviously, you want to eat as many fruits and vegetables as you can. And this is just a way that you can bridge that gap for what you are missing. And I especially love, I mentioned it, but the clinical research, over 40 clinical studies from leading hospitals and universities. And if you have any interest, go read the research studies. They're fascinating. And you can just go on for days with that. But now, as a mom, I especially love that we have proven quality and it's certified by NSF, a nonprofit company coming in and proving that what's actually on the labels and the product and our products are pure. So again, I just love as a mom, I have that peace of mind for my entire family. And for me, it became a business. When my friend first shared this with me, she knew we were wanting to have a family, but she didn't know that I was struggling at that point to know how we were going to have a family. See, I had always had a dream growing up. I wanted to have a successful career helping others. And I also wanted to be a mom and be a present mom. So when I got my first corporate job, I thought my dreams were coming true. But what I walked into was a very negative, toxic, cutthroat culture, very much dog eat dog world. There was this expectation that the bank be my number one priority when my faith, my family are my number one priorities. But I was working so hard, giving so much of myself. I would come home every night and I barely had the energy just to call my fiance and check in with him. But it wasn't, my breaking point didn't come until my mentor of mine in the bank, she was a senior VP. She had dedicated 15 years of her life to this company. She pulled me aside one day and said, Katie, you can either have a career or a family. You can't have both. And I lost my hope. I felt like I was being forced to choose between my dream of having a career or my dream of being a mom. And it wasn't until years later that my friend bravely shared with me this mission of inspiring healthy living in this company whose vision was to help as many people as possible realize their dreams, that I started dreaming again. And I said yes. And I'm so thankful because I just got wrapped up by this incredible community that is full of just positive, encouraging people where the only way to succeed is by serving and helping others with their health goals and their future dreams. And I love that I get to make my number one priority be my family. And we're building this business as we raise our children. We're building a sustainable income as we design a life around our priorities. I get to make having a tickle battle with my 2-year-old daughter my top priority each and every morning. But what I love most is that I get to teach my children what it means to dream big, chase after those dreams, to fail, to get back up again and keep going with joy and hope every day. And I get to teach other women this gift and I get to offer them this gift too. So I just feel so blessed and honored to be part of this community. And thank you, Jennifer, so much for allowing me to share a little bit tonight.
Oh, I love hearing your story, Katie. And it's been such a joy to watch that story play out in your family, because I know that you are an amazing, dedicated mama. And now $52, you get to have an international nutritional wellness franchise of your own. It's so great. So let's talk about what is entailed with this incredible business and opportunity that we get to have. First of all, I think it's always a great idea to know what industry you're in. And really, we're part of the health and wellness industry, and it is big business, let me tell you. I mean, you can check out all these stats here, but basically the global wellness economy is $4.5 trillion. And, we just came through a difficult year, obviously, and yet people still continued to spend money on facials and the gym and anti-aging products and their supplements and all of those things. A lot of people just redirected their income, as a matter of fact. And for our company, we literally had the best year we've ever had globally in 2020. That's amazing. And we're on track to have an even better year this year. It's incredible. So it's nice to be a part of something where people are looking for you. They're looking for your solutions and your answers. And you couple this with the fact that the direct sales industry in the United States is like 35 billion, and you've got a real winner. We are very unique. Our company is so unique in its concept, and really we have combined these 4 proven concepts into one opportunity. It's starting with franchising, right? I mean, franchising, you get a brand name product, you get a tried and proven system. We have that as well, but we don't have the headaches of employees and a brick and mortar building and, all the things that can be a downside of franchising. Network marketing. So this is a fantastic way to reach a lot of people. You're building a network of people who love Juice Plus, and you can work from home or anywhere, right? And as a matter of fact, if you've got one of these, I mean, you can travel the world like I did, like we did, and do your business from anywhere. Number 3, consumer to consumer, like that whole idea of direct, your people, your friends, your contacts is a great way to go. And also e-commerce and combining that together is incredible. And we have the tools for all of that with websites, social channels, our technology. Corporate America, we've got the best part of corporate America, which is a benefits package for our upper leadership. And I'll show you that. We've got the business support center. We've got teams of people that are just sitting there waiting for us to call so they can help us, plus mentoring and personal growth. And yet we don't have the dog eat dog world that Katie just talked about. We don't have that. Our opportunity looks like we want more people at the top, not less. We're trying to help everybody, bring everybody up to hit those top positions if they want to. So it's so beautiful that way. You've probably heard a little bit about side gigs, because side gigs are exploding, and that would be things like Uber and DoorDash and the house one, HomeAway is one of them, right? Airbnb, those are all side gigs. And what's appealing is that, guess what? You get to run it off your phone and you can turn it on and off around your life, right? And 59 million Americans are involved in some kind of a side gig, and it is making a huge shift in how we work. And there's a lot of reasons why people do this, because it does provide that income stream, whether it's your primary or it's something you're wrapping around something else. It's that flexibility to let mom stay home with their kids, or let millennials do the things that they love. Baby boomers, a new way to retire is huge. A lot of people thinking about that. Sean, my husband, saw a quote, information that just was published from something called Blind, where they let people in the workforce comment on things anonymously. And what they came up with, they found that 34% of the workers are not going back to an office. Okay, so 34% have said they are going to quit their job if they're required to go back into the office, because guess what? Over this year, they've discovered that they really like working from home. And that is something we've been enjoying, since we were in our early 20s. And that is something that people really want. So extra money, lifestyle flexibility, and yet we are so much better than a side gig. We're like a side gig, only better because we come with community. We come with personal growth. We come with a residual piece. So our business model is so unique. It's only $52 to sign up. Again, you can work from anywhere. I love that we have a focused product line without a million things that you need to know. It's consumable. People keep eating Juice Plus. We take good care of our customers, and we have very loyal customers. And so they keep ordering. You keep getting paid on that. So that is a steady monthly income that keeps coming, and you can just keep building that up. You can do this part-time, full-time, spare time, in the nooks and crannies of your life. It doesn't matter. There's no inventory. We don't have any overhead, literally, that's about it. Again, the company has created all the business website and support for you. Our commission levels are permanent. You never fall back down. Our marketing plan at all, there's nothing you have to do. In other words, there's no monthly minimums or anything that you have to do. There's no glass ceiling. And I love this on the right here, this Courtney Epps, who's amazing. And she says, why you would be brain dead not to own a business, because you guys, there are tons of tax benefits that come with this. Things that you're already spending money on, like your phone, your internet bill, your computer. some travel, so many things that you can do that gives you a tax benefit. You're already doing those things. Why not get the tax benefit by having a home-based business, right? Again, our family benefits package is incredible. I don't know of another place where you can be an independent contractor, which we all are, and get a benefits package that rivals any Fortune 500 company. It includes medical, dental, vision, life insurance, long-term disability, chiropractic care, a family tuition program for anybody in your family that is going to, pay money for tuition, monthly expense allowance. It's incredible. And so what we do, okay, is we share Juice Plus as we're out doing life. And you might be doing that in person, on the phone, on social media. There's a lot of different ways that you can reach people. But really, this is a relationship business that's built one conversation at a time. And I love that. And Juice Plus does the rest. They're collecting the payment from the customer. They're shipping to your customer. You don't have to handle any of that stuff that would come with a traditional business. And then Juice Plus rewards you, okay? Every partner, every customer that gets involved, you start earning income with us. And at the beginning of our pay plan, as a matter of fact, you can earn $350 to $2,400 in your first 3 months just on bonus money, not including your commissions and sales profits. This is just the bonus income that's available. And again, you can determine your pace. Doesn't matter to us. You can do a little or a lot, but there's a lot of exciting opportunities there. And just to give you a really quick look at this, this is our fast track program where our first position, Partner Plus, is if you hit 900 points between you and any other person, a customer. So that would look like 3 trios, the fruit, vegetable, and berry blend. If you do 3 of those in your first 10 days, you would express track and get your bonuses and everything, your commissions and your retail profit, and you would get a $100 express track bonus. If you do that in 30 days, you would get a $50 fast track bonus. Plus, you're going to bump up to a permanent raise of 5% to the 5% commission level. And again, you never slide back down our marketing plan. So that is exciting. And then the second step is called qualifying sales coordinator. And this, you need 3,600 points, which would be 12 trios. You've already done 3 of them. So just 9 trios more. And if you do this in 30 days, you get a $400 bonus on top of your commissions and retail. And if you do it in 60 days, you get a $300 bonus. And now you're at the 10% commission level. Plus, you can qualify for a 3% performance bonus that pays out on a team. So that's just a quick little snapshot of what this can look like. And it is really exciting. And this step, it's between you and partners. So if you look at the power of 3 on the left, if you bring 3 partners on that do what you did in the first step, that Partner Plus, you're there. So a lot of ways you can do this. This is a quick look at our compensation plan. And you can see there's 5 ways to create income. We're not going to go through this all tonight. But the title rewards, those are the bold numbers underneath where it says sales coordinator, qualifying senior sales coordinator, right? All of those positions, those are title rewards. And there's a total of over $109,000 in title rewards moving up this pay plan. My husband and I are both at Presidential Marketing Director Plus, the top position. They didn't have these title rewards when we did this, but it's very exciting for our teams to be able to get this. So there are several ways that you can join us. One is to become a customer. I mean, to me, it is a no-brainer. There has never been a more important time for people to pay attention to their health, keep their immune system strong as it can be. So everybody needs this, just all of this nutrition streaming through their bodies. Or number 2, you could become a partner and share with a few other people and offset the cost of your products. That tons of people get started just to do that. Or number 3, you could build a side income and take it from, a little part-time thing up to new careers. And it is very exciting, let me tell you, to do that. And we've got a lot of people who have done that on our team. So, and as a matter of fact, I want to introduce you real quick. We're just going to finish with a quick story from Leigh Miller, who is just adorable. You know, we saw on the side gig thing about the like baby boomers in retirement. And so that's more the phase that she's in, and she is just doing awesome. So Leigh, share what this has done for you and your family.
Well, about 17 years ago, I was introduced to Juice Plus, and honestly, I just said I would take it because I liked the gal that told me about it. I was new in Denver. I didn't know anyone, and I thought, oh, here's a ready-made friend. So I said yes, and I am so glad that I did because it really had an impact on my GI tract. I had some kind of serious issues that I was having to decide about surgery. Juice Plus solved that. I used to catch every cold that came along. Juice Plus solved that. My kids' skin was better. But it really, most importantly to me, it was a catalyst for my family to understand the correlation between nutrition and what we were eating and drinking and how we were caring for ourselves and how we felt. And conversely, in your family, Jennifer, at my house, my kids were in middle school and early years of high school, and their friends thought it was super cool to come to our house because they were having things like steamed artichokes and just really different food and so my kids felt kind of like they were cool. We didn't have soft drinks at our house. I call them cancer in a can, and they thought that was really neat, and it's just put them on a life journey to be healthy too. They're now in their early 30s and they both buy their Juice Plus for themselves, which makes me really happy. So I liked it so much that, like a good book or a good restaurant, I said, oh, go call my friend Delana. She's got this great stuff. And then one day she said, why don't you just sell this? And at that point, I was married to a very successful guy. I had no need for extra money, but I wanted the community that came along with it. And so I said yes. And again, I'm so glad that I did, because I never thought that those bad Ds, death, divorce, debt, disability, depression would ever hit me. And I experienced those with divorce and debt and a bit of depression that comes along with those. And because I had this incredible community, and because I had said yes, I had a way of financially taking care of myself so I could leave a troubled marriage. And now I'm thriving. I just signed up for Medicare today. And I've never felt better. I've never felt more empowered. And I just love being part of this community. And it's kind of full circle. My degree in school, I have a degree in international business and French. And now I'm aligned with this international company, and I'm working on a new team in France and England and Australia, and the list goes on. And it just, I wake up every morning way before my alarm clock goes off, feeling just really empowered as I inspire healthy living around the world and giving hope to other women that are into this next stage of life, that life can be really good. So I'm just really glad that I said yes, and I encourage the rest of you to join our mission and our community and say yes too. It's really a good thing, as you've seen tonight.
Oh, thank you so much, Leigh. I love hearing that. And it's been so much fun to watch you and your team grow. It's so exciting. I think we're all feeling so grateful that we have this in our bodies, we have this business, and this community. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. And please get with the person who invited you on and get your questions answered. We would love to welcome you aboard and have you help us and join this mission, again, to inspire healthy living around the world, because that's really what we're up to. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a great evening.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night. Thank you. That was awesome.
Welcome.
All right.